visuals. Welcome back to the Guyz Entertainment News, Ramble On podcast with me and Christ. We won't have a mega long one today because Chrissy Moo, I think, wants to get home and get to tucked up into bed, nice and cozy.
Yeah.
But before I tell you what little cool thing I just wanted to talk about briefly, have you been okay, Chris? Is all well?
All is well.
In the Chris world.
All is well. All is well in my little head.
Same old shit. Same shit, different day.
Yes.
I think it's just life's just been normal again. Smashing Pokemon, having the time of my life over here. Apart from being Gammy, being Gammy is like, it's a weird feeling. It's either not to make you feel gaggy, the weird phlegmy aftertaste. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I know it's weird. It makes no sense. There's something about it that I'm just like, oh okay. And then when you combine it with a fag, it's yeah. I won't go too far anymore for you anyway, sir. No. Do you have anything weird you want to bring up first?
Yes.
Yes. Mine's silly and quick, so we'll do yours first.
So obviously last week it was a quick pod because we went to cinema.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I'd leave it for this week. And this week it's to do with this unknown thing that's heading towards Earth.
Oh, I think I saw this.
Apparently, it's supposed to be. It says. It's something's supposed to happen in November next month. But I don't know if it's this thing getting closer or what. I don't know. But people are looking into it a lot more, and they keep seeing like little space things like flying around it and stuff like that. So they're saying like mothership is on its way to invade Earth and all this stuff.
I think I did see an image of this. But I think the image I saw was like a green rock thing. But then again, there's probably a million different images.
Probably.
So are you just more curious about whether it's real, whether it's...
Yeah, I just want to know what you think.
I never know with these. We've heard so many... Did we not hear... Did I not bring one up a few months back?
It's probably the same one from a few months
yeah.
back because it's been they have been keeping an eye on it for a while and they thought it was just a fucking big fuck off the piece of asteroid.
Yeah.
But I think it's turned out to be like a ship, or so they say.
Yeah, I definitely don't believe it's a ship. 100% I do. I could believe it looks ship-like.
It's because it's like shaped long and thin and stuff like that, but as it's got closer and closer over the months and stuff, there's like little shit flying around it and stuff.
Yeah, I haven't heard about that bit. I didn't know about that bit. That adds an element of, okay, so what the fuck are we dealing with? I always... See, because obviously no one... Well, there might be one or two regular people, but most people that know about this information will be the higher-ups, the people that have got the money and the technology and the government-y people. Whenever I hear this, I always go... Why is it getting out there? Why the general public knowing? I always think that. So why are they letting us know this then? Because I feel like if there was something made, like if there was aliens here, and they've already been, I feel like something government for all these years be like, shut, don't let the regular
It makes you wonder why the government will all like hush it all down.
It is weird. I understand if it was like a case of, oh, there's aliens here, we're all going to die tomorrow, because that would just cause about panic and shit.
Yeah,
but if it was a case of we've had an alien for 60, 70, 80 years and not set out, I'll be a bit like, why don't you just fucking tell us then?
That's what I mean. Even it's like with the crash of the famous Roswell crash, for example. Mm-hmm. They're still trying to debunk it and like all that stuff. I'm like,
yeah. But
why? Basically everyone knows about Roswell but yet you're still fucking denying it.
I do love the idea. they're adamant, aren't they?
They are.
I do love the idea, right, that Roswell was actually something harmless, them just testing something, and this whole entire thing is just us. They're like, seriously, it's this now. And then imagine if we storm it, we get in there, and it's just poor Roger just tried a new helicopter out, and we're all like, oh, all right. Like, I told you this, you fucking idiots. And we're like, I'm sorry, government. Bye. They do love to...
And having little areas like Area 51, all top secret and all looking...
It always looks sketchy, right? As soon as you see the barbed wire fence and a few, like, army trucks, and people are like, no, you can't come in here. You're a but like, well, what the fuck are you hiding then? Like, it would be the same with, like, if I had, like, if I was in front of an alleyway and you wanted to sneak down, oh, you can't come down here, you would be like... why the fuck can't I come down here then?
Yeah.
You would instantly go to, and it could be now, it could just be, look, this is my alleyway, I just like it. But your head's going to be like, oh, he's a dodgy cut, there's an alien down there, isn't there? Yeah, I don't know. So when I hear shit like this, instantly I just want to do a sign saying, turn around, there's fuck all happening here, it's fucking weird place, see ya. I kind of want to do that if it's legit. For the aliens to be like, oh, a bunch of morons, we'll go back to an intelligent planet where, it's like, we had that peace treaty the other day, I say we did, with Gaza and Palestine and shit. And then the next day you hear that they attacked Israel attacked another country, and I'm thinking, have you gone, right, we'll sweet with you, we'll shoot you now? Or what? Because I don't know the full context.
No, neither do I.
But in my head, that's the image I got.
Do you not think just Trump, even though he is like trying to like stop wars and shit like that, do you not think Trump's kind of like trying to be God and shit like that? He's trying to basically tell everyone like, no, don't fight.
Great Trump impression. I love that. Don't fight. I'm President Trump. I do think there is an element of him. Like the tariff things are weird because it worked out that he only puts tariffs on people when they're not doing shit how he wants. It's like, we'll put tariffs on you then. And then they do the way it was. Okay, we won't anymore. Yeah. Oh, we'll put tariffs. He was on about Spain the other day. He goes, they really upset me, the Spanish, but we can't attack them. We'll have to defend them. Even if we don't want to, we'll have to defend them because of where they're located. I'm thinking,
he hates the Chinese.
I was like, why have you got beef with Spain all of a sudden? I don't think anyone, apart from us years and years ago, anyone has beef with Spain.
He just hates the Chinese. He hates China.
The China virus.
It's Chinese, but apparently their tariff's like 100%.
Yeah, it's because you'd imagine, no matter what you think of leaders, you'd always imagine their first interest is to do good. But I don't care. I'll say this to Laura the other day. No matter who you put in charge or whatever, it always just seems to be we're going to do one thing, then they do the other, and I feel like 80% of their work is out for themselves.
Oh yeah,
that's me just maybe being a bit conspiratorial. Maybe I just feel like you don't really give a shit. Whoever's in charge now doesn't really give a shit what I'm doing, as long as I'm not killing people and shit. But
no,
but
I give him his due though. I think he is trying compared to Keir Starmer, which I think he's just fucking.
Well, it's like the ICE shit on paper, right? Like the ICE agents taking people. Like South Park did a brilliant. I know it's South Park. They did a great episode depicting what they're doing. Like they were just. And my girlfriend's cleared up a lot of this for me as well because she's a bit more tuned up politics than I am. On paper, it's fine. It sounds like we're just going to grab the illegals that are causing this shit and get rid. But they're literally just grabbing anybody. Like just grabbing anybody. Like there was an old. I think she said it was a Chinese fella that they took or a Vietnamese guy or something for 10 days and they just brought him back. And they're like, they did whatever to him at whatever facility. They're just grabbing anybody that is literally not white. And James Gunn kind of spoke about it in one of the Peacemaker episodes. You know when they're speaking about, they're in Nazi world. And Thingy says, it's not really that much different really to our own world. Anyone that's basically just like not white, they're just like, oh, get rid of the van, get rid. And it's like, whoa, hang on a sec, this is, whoa, what are you doing? That was weird as fuck, that shit.
I know it is.
So I don't fucking. So I said that's when sometimes I think this space crack you hear, not to sound like Ali, I'm going, how much of this is you just trying to distract us with like, because like if there's this weird horrible world shit going on, if they go, oh look, big space shit, we're all gonna go, we're gonna be distracted like that. So I don't know with that sort of stuff. And on one hand, I don't know whether if Israel, if I do want it to be real, because every bit of media, well not every, most bits of media. When it's alien shit, they go, aliens are coming, we're all going to die. There's maybe one or two that where it's like aliens are coming, like, no, we're just like Paul and E.T. maybe. They're the only two that are the aliens sound. And then the rest of it's like, no, we're going to forget alien Earth eyeball shit and that. So I kind of hope it's not real because my head's been controlled by films and I'm just immediately going to go, well, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's not real. Do you want it to be real or true?
I'm not that cruel.
Not that mean. Don't mind if some of you go.
I'm gonna say it probably is a lot of bullshit. If it's anything like the fucking this, what was happening last month with the Americans, and it never happened. A lot of people pissed. It was all over TikTok.
Oh shit! It's that. I know what you're gonna say.
But then they realised that the dates have moved or something because they were going off the Mayan calendar and
they kept saying it.
To Gregorian calendar.
Progression, not progression day. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Something biblical.
Yeah.
And then because when it doesn't happen, they all go, I know it's actually next year, and you're like, oh fuck off.
A lot of people.
sold. Well, there was one guy who sold his house to some random dude because he thought it was all going to happen, for like dirt cheap, just so he can get as much money. And it never happened, and he's like, "Can I buy my house back?" It's like, no.
Didn't that happen to some guy once when the doctors said you were going to die? I feel like I heard a story somewhere where some bloke was told that he was going to die, and it turned out it was a wrong diagnosis, but he'd sold everything and got rid of everything and all this shit, and he's like, oh what the fuck? That would be awkward as fuck.
That would be awkward.
Imagine, it's like the people on when Y2K was happening, when they all thought everything was going to shut down and break down and the world was going to end because we're going to go from 1999 to 2000, and the not the clocks, but the numbers couldn't go past the dials, where it couldn't go past 2000 or some shit, or they hit it and they couldn't go anymore. And everyone was like, oh, it's happening. And it went midnight 2000. And everyone was like, oh, it's just a regular Tuesday. Absolutely. But that would have been the most anticlimactic fucking... Speaking of anticlimactic, something weird happened to me in the bogs at work.
Don't know.
No, it was weird as fuck.
Wouldn't surprise you.
But yeah, you'd get to... I'll tell you in a second. You get to that bit and you're all 10, 9, 1, waiting for explosions, waiting for lights, waiting for this. And they go, oh, what the fuck? And like, you might have done something awkward, you might have cheated on your wife, you might have smashed up your house, you might have quit your job, and you have to be like, hiya boss, I know I called you a freak and welted your missus and set fire to the office, but can I have a job back?
That's what I mean. If you're going to believe in all this Bible crap and then you do something like that, it doesn't happen, it makes you feel like, oh shit.
Yeah, they do. I like it in the episode of Rick and Morty. You've definitely watched it, where they go to these different planets. There's three of them, and Rick and Summer go to the planets for these last little raves before, because one's going through a black hole, one's sun's blowing up, and they stop one, but they have like loads of these weird like sex orgies, and one of them's like a dad and a son alien having sex, but because Summer prevents it, the next day they have to go to work, and he's like, hi dad, hi son. He's like, oh, his mum, yeah, she knows that we did it last night, and they just have to sort of, it's like a perfect little depiction of. Did you finish new season of Rick and Morty?
No, I don't think so.
No, I can't remember if you did that. No, well, I was at work the other day in the bog, quickly doing my business, and somebody come in, had a wee, and they went, oh, that was anticlimactic, and left. And then I'm sat there thinking, who the fuck was that? And what was anticlimactic? They come in for a piss. What? I don't know. It was weird as fuck. Yeah, that baffled. So nothing crazy, just
maybe
mental.
it was just busting, and then when he finally got round to it, it was just like a dribble.
Yeah, maybe it was, because usually, and it's weird. I've started to know which lads come in by how they piss and the noises they make.
That's just weird.
I know which lads shake proper aggressively. I know which lads sort of do different breathing. Yes, I know which lads by the way they go. I know which. It's fucking bizarre, isn't it? I mean, it'd be great in a detective thing. Like if somebody committed a murder and I was there hiding and I heard somebody do a thing certain way, like that was them. They were there. So it's good. And that fucking thing. There's one of the lads, the yardman, walks and. At work, the way he walks pure lopsided. It's meant he looks like a murderer because he genuinely walks like this. Yeah, and there's no reason. And like if you always pretend to make him jump, he goes, ah, like that, because I think I've told you at his old job there was a dog that kept biting him every day. Yeah, he's fucking weird bastard. He gets in the digger and he always starts going on the handbrake. You're like, all right. It's weird. Every time he comes near me now, I just go, oh, I won't say his name, I go, so-and-so, fuck off. Just get away, freak. Get away. I give him a lot of like that, and he's like, oh, no, and he's, well, it's, what are you doing? Oh, it's some fucking creatures at my spot, and I'm one of them. Yeah, do you want me to quickly bring up what I was going to bring up before we go? Little nerd thing. Unless you've got any more thoughts on your little meteoroid?
No, just we'll see what happens in a couple of weeks.
What did you say, November?
November, Ronnie. I don't know the exact date.
As long as it's after Smith's Vultures and the last, which should be fucking eating now. It's not my mum's fault. A fun little thing I mentioned to you last week. I don't know if you've done any of your homework.
Well, to be fair, I forgot all about it.
It's nothing major. It's not. You don't really need to do homework with it.
I forgot all about it.
It's the world of Spiderman and it's the world of Batman, right? So there's a few questions. Okay, so the first question I would ask to you. So say if you were a criminal, would you be more scared of a Batman that started smiling at you, or would you be more scared of a Spider-Man that just went silent?
Probably Batman.
A Batman just looking at you smiling is a bit like...
Yeah.
Because when you're used to... If you're a criminal of Gotham, you're used to... You're like... what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, have we broke him now? Is he at the point of...
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm running away.
The Spider-Man one, if he's going silent and aggressive and punchy, you know, oh, this isn't going to be a Spider-Man pulling his punches just to stop me. This is going to be one that's probably going to tear me limb from limb.
Yes.
That would be terrifying. So but I think I probably would agree with you. A Batman that just sort of at the end of the alley then starts smiling and thinking, I'm already in a world of hurt, but now he starts smiling at me. What kind of hurt am I in? So the second one would be, I guess, who would you rather be? Now, I don't mean in terms of favourite. Who's your favourite Batman or Spider-Man? Because if you think about Spider-Man's rogues gallery and Batman's, I think it's probably fair to say they both have the most famous rogues gallery of villains. Mm-hmm. I mean, you could probably name 5 Spider-Man villains and 5 Batman, but if I said to me name 5 Flash villains, you might not be like, or 5 Hawkeye villains or Iron Man. I think they've got the most famous villains, definitely. Yeah. But like, so who out of the two would you rather like be? Not because they're your favourite, but like you feel like you could handle more. So if you
would I be, Batman,
like,
or would I be Spider-Man?
Like, yeah, who would you rather be and fighting the villains and stuff? And I'm talking everybody that's a bit of no anti-hero shit. So Venom is a bad guy. There's no...
Yeah. I think, because majority of them are kind of human-ish, Batman.
So you'd rather fight Batman's villains?
At least I know I can kind of fight them.
See,
where Spider-Man's, they're all from fucking all over the galaxy.
Yeah, you've got, so the human sort of ones, yes, Green Goblin, but he's a fucked up mental bastard with basically weird super soldier serum in him. There's Venom, there's Carnage, Doc Ock, a fucking lunatic.
Yeah,
yes, he's human.
That's what I mean.
Craven the Hunter.
At least if I've got a little bit of a chance being Batman.
Yeah, you've got to, yeah, you're not wrong. The only thing that stares me to Spider-Man, right, is, because what you said there I completely agree with, but at least when Spider-Man's up against the Rhino, he knows, angry dude, big Rhino, here for a scrap. If you're the Batman, you go, yes, you're the Joker, but I don't know what woman you've just tormented. I don't know who you've just killed. I don't know whose skin you've just peeled off. I'm up against the Scarecrow. I'm up against Victor Zsasz, who's just notorious for killing women and carving it into his skin. I don't know, psychologically, if he spent 24 hours as Gotham's defender, how mentally fucked you're going to... At least with Spider-Man, you're going to be like, I'm fucking shattered. I fought a Green Goblin guy. I fought a Rhino guy. But with Batman, you're going to be sat in the shower like that, just being like... They were eating each other. They were peeling each other's skins off. Like that side of things, I'm like, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can handle that. I really don't. So I might have like this. But you are when you come to Spider-Man, you get Venom side of shit and whatnot. It would be a nightmare. You would be shattered. But like just again, I've read the Joker. This fighting Batman is doing his shit, and I've just watched him peel his own face off and staple it back on. Nice. And just watching somebody do that, you'd be like, I'd rather the big Rhino be punching me right now than watching whatever the fuck's happening here. Mm-hmm. Like that's, you have to be mentally fucking thingy to be Batman. No, I understand Superman's going against all this big shit and the Flash is doing all this crazy time, but I'm watching fucking people just mutilate and rape women. Pig, the villain Pig's just a guy dressed as a pig, but what he's doing to bodies and shit, it's...
We're seeing Pig at some point, aren't we?
I fucking hope so and hope not.
Because didn't we mention him?
Yeah. But even like a Clayface, I've seen Clayface do some horrible, heinous, disgusting shit. Two-Face be a weird little bastard. Ivy coming at you with her little weird manipulation, fucking spore shit. The Penguin torturing you. Hush, one of your villains cloning you, making your face his face, and then going out committing all this shit, and you getting done for it. It's just like, yeah, man, can you not just be the guy on the glider chucking pumpkin bombs at me? Why do we have to do this? Like, no, manipulation. At least Spider-Man's like, all right, there's a big fucking octopus guy. Come on, then. Where Batman's like fucking mental. So the idea of just, at least with Spider-Man, I know what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Whereas Batman, I'm like, yes, it's just a regular dude. I can punch your head in, but fuck me, I'm gonna have to go. Alfred, what did you see tonight, Alfred? Then Master Bruce saw 8 babies die, a hospital blow up, somebody slit their own throat and fucking feed their intestines to somebody. Like, do all this mental arc and patience shit. At least Spider-Man's like, oh, you fought Big Rhino. What's for dinner, MJ? And it's minging and horrible, but at least it's a bit more... And has been psychological shit on Spider-Man's part as well, don't get us wrong. But like the Scarecrow, he's just a bloke dressed as a Scarecrow, but he's going to make you live your biggest fears. What did you see today, Bruce? I saw loads of demons everywhere. And again, like Spidey gets back, what did you see today? Oh, just Venom just sort of black-webbed me a bit. It's fucking... So I think I wouldn't be mentally strong enough to be Batman, so I'd have to choose Spider-Man to fight his villains. Because at least now I'm just going to get bruises and scars.
Yeah, makes more sense.
I think. Anyway. It's just a fun little fucking... Because like I said, I think them two, their villains are the biggest.
Oh yeah, definitely like more iconic villains.
Because even the Riddler, like he's a guy who just wants to tell me riddles, but he's done weird shit. Imagine getting back to the Wayne Mansion and being like, I just have to solve 1 million riddles or else 5,000 puppies were going to get shredded. Because some guy was like, oh, what has fucking 1 face and 2 hands or whatever? It's a clock. Ah, 1 puppy saved. Oh, I could not be fucking arsed. Ugh. But there you go. It was just, I thought it was a big, a fun little thing there.
Yeah, but mentally training, like.
It would be so, like I said, I know Superman's fighting gods and aliens and shit, and all these people are doing these things, but fucking like Gotham is just like a... You probably get there and go, this is fucked. Get me out of here. This is because you just see Gotham there, dark and gloomy. And there's Metropolis, like, hey, lovely, we're walking in the city. And then Batman's like, no wonder he's like, rain and darkness and depression. Like, you know what I mean? He's fucking your hero is a guy that's mentally tortured by seeing the image of his parents die. He's still a child inside, growing up using his biggest fear to stop the criminals. Even that's like, at least Spider-Man's like, got spider powers, save the day. It's, yes, he saw Uncle Ben die and all that shit, but at least it's a bit more like, fucking hell. Like, Batman just needs to just chill out.
Chill out, man.
But yeah, so I think I'm saying Spider-Man. I think.
You think?
Yeah. And I think I am saying, the Batman, if he's ever started like smiling at me as he's about to beat me up.
Yeah.
I can't deal with that. But we'll end it there anyway. So Chrissy Moo could get himself to Betty Buys. I'm sweating my dish off.
How?
It's red raw, mate.
No.
It's fucking boiling. Would you rather? We'll end it with this. Would you rather? You have to answer one of these. You have to. I'm not taking a. I'm not taking a. Aware. Would you rather do the first 90% of a blowjob or the last 10%?
Why do you have to?
We gotta get an answer though before we go.
My daughter could be listening to this at some point.
Right, and it's nice for her to know that her dad is accepting of all people, of all backgrounds.
Well, I do accept of all people of all backgrounds. But when you come to questions like this, why do I have to answer them?
Because you've got to. There's a guy that's coming, right? There's a guy that's walked through the door and says, right, Chris, Dan, I'm going to give you both 10 million. All you need to do is collectively suck my dick. But one of you need to do the first 90, one of you do the last 10. So me and you then have to huddle. Me and you are discussing what are you wanting to do more.
I'll start him off.
You're going to do the first 80%?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. I'll take some thick soup.
Yeah.
It's not a problem. It'll be minging, but when that money's in my pocket, I'll be... And you've been at it for longer, so I'll be like, come on, Chris, you could do it, son. You could do it. And I'm just going to quickly go, and then end. That's it, done. Sorted. Good teamwork, though, mate. Your arms and jaw, you're going to be like that. Oh, my God. You might do. I can't get your cock out. Apparently that happened to a guy once at Bits Park, and he had to probably punch the girl's jaw to get it off. I don't know who told me that story. It was when I was back in school. That freaked me out. But anyway, we'll leave it there, visuals. Thank you for listening.
Is that why you get locked jaws?
Yeah, that's why I do it. Suck a dick at Bits Park on a night. Every Wednesday I'm there, folks. Every Wednesday you'll see me behind it. You need your dick sucked. I'm like the goblin, there's always there's a troll under the bridge. It's just me being like, do you want your dick sucked? People walk with the dogs going, can you hear that? What's that? Some guy's asking to suck my dick. Yes, it's me. I'll do the first 80 and then he'll do the 20. Remember to always keep being you and keep on the shows.
And as always, people, don't accept stuff from strangers.
Don't accept stuff from straight. Well,
Always walk in pairs. And stay safe. Love you, bye.
walk in pairs.